Unika is live 2 days in a row. We all at. It is an unconventional Friday, so I figure we can spend it in an unconventional way. I am about to, this patch, see, you can hardly see it. So I figured I would bleach it a little bit more. And while doing that, have a discussion. And then I just got back from doing my daily walk because you know I'm doing 75 hard. So as a part of 75 hard, you have to do an outdoor workout. I'm just mixing my bleach. What's this? Quick blue. And then I'm putting in, I do 50 developer. I'm gonna mix in developer. As a part of 75 hard, you have to do, and one of your workouts have to do the outdoors. So I have an event at work this evening, tonight, because I would ordinarily do my walk in the evening times. Hence me still being home now on a work day. So since I have a few minutes, I said, let's talk about, even though no one is in here, maybe they'll catch this at a later time. But I know everyone is up in arms about these 8,000 watch hours that YouTube has just upped the ante on. At least they give us warning because the 8,000 watch hour requirement to become a part of their YouTube's partner program, it doesn't begin until February 1st. So this gives us September, October, November, December, January, a fistful of months for those of you who need to push. I shouldn't even say those of you, those of us who need to push to hit that number. I'm just mixing up the bleach and the developer to get it into, because one is a powder, one is a liquid. So to get it into the consistency of like that before putting it into my hair. I'm guessing everybody is busy because there's no one in here. But in discussing these watch hours, and I know at first, when you first hear it, it can be a shock to your system. Derek, did I see that right? Hey, how are you? Happy Friday. What's going on in your end of the world? What's your take on these new, are you monetized? So what's your take on the new watch hour requirement? I was just going to say, at first, I look cool. Thank you. I am warm, hence me. Well, I'm also getting ready to bleach this patch in my hair. So that's why I took off my t-shirt. But what's your take on the new watch hour requirement? Are you monetized? Are you pushing to be monetized? I know people are up in arms about it. And honestly speaking, when you first hear about it, I'm good. I'm definitely blessed. I just got back from doing my outdoor workout, went for a walk, my daily walks, and now I'm carrying on with the rest of the day. But once you first hear about these watch hours, it can be like a shock to your system. Like, oh my God, at first it was 4,000, now it's 8,000. But after you've had some time to really sit and think about it, a couple of things come into play. What really changes? Absolutely nothing. Hello again. Can you hear me? Hey guys, thank you for passing through. For those of you that are passing through, what's your take on these watch hours? Because now that I've had some time to think about it, does anything really change? Not really. When you come on YouTube, YouTube is that platform that if you really want to make it on here, you're not coming on here with the intention of this is a sprint, this is a 100-meter dash. No. You realize that it's a marathon and you're here for in some sense the rest of your life, whatever that may look like. So you begin to realize that it's just a part of the equation, because what does the 8,000 really change? Okay, good, because I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. But what does the 8,000 really change? Does the 8,000 then mean you stop posting on YouTube? No, it does not mean that you stop posting on YouTube, because you're still going to continue to post. I know people look at the partner program as getting into the partner program as income coming in. Yes, it is income coming in, but it's just a fraction of your income. You speak to any one of these content creators on here, and they will tell you the chunk of their income comes from the relationships that they've built, those partnerships that they've built, those brand deals. You're from Germany? Hi, how is it in Germany? And those partnerships, I've seen people, depending on your background. Hey, Rita, how are you doing? Where are you from? And what's your take on the 8,000 watch hours? But you can still make money and not be monetized on YouTube. If you're a person that has any kind of products to sell, you can promote your products on YouTube. It's free promotion. You can start any kind of program depending on the service industry you're in. Thank you, thank you. It's nice in Germany. Is it cold? Is it hot? Hello there. I see, I need to go get glasses. Hey Jackie, how are you? What's your take? What are you guys' take? Yes, I'm bleaching my hair. The patch was a little bit not bright enough, so I wanted to make it a little bit brighter. But what's your take on the new watch hour requirement? Does it scare you? Are you monetized? Is it, if you're not monetized, are you thinking of, no, this is too much for me, I'm gonna back out? I'm doing good, Rita. The day didn't start as it should. I honestly, my plan was to get up at 6, run some orders for Spark. I do Spark part-time. After that, I had a physical therapy appointment. So I was going to Spark, do my morning walk, and then do my physical therapy appointment, and then come back home and chill until my event later. However, I was up late editing a video last night, so I didn't get to bed until 1. So that means I didn't wake up until 7, so the day got pushed back. But needless to say, I'm still blessed. Everything is still great. Germany's cold? I'm guessing that's what... I've never been. I have to visit that part of the world. Anywhere that I can get to in 5 hours by flying, count me in. If it's further than that, I'm building up the stamina to get that far. Do I have a kid that has the same age as you? I don't know how old you are. How old are you? Don't tell me you're a kid. Whose page are you on? And the page are you on? Are you monetized? Till, are you monetized? No, I do not have a kid that's the same age as you. Why are you asking me about a kid the same age as me? But yes, as I was saying with this, the new watch hour requirement, does anything really change outside of you not getting those AdSense? You're 8. Whose page are you on? Whose channel are you using? Because I know that's not your own channel. Or is this one of those situations? Because I know y'all be playing a lot. Y'all do be playing. But there's so many more ways to make money outside of AdSense. I'm not saying don't go after AdSense, of course, because and open up the door to become monetized on YouTube. Also opens up the doors to other partnerships, to other brand situations. However, you can get there before monetization. You can definitely get there before monetization. I just think that we as a society, we see something that we want and we set our mind on, okay, let's go after it. And then someone comes along and moves that goalpost, and then we become scared. You're still gonna stay on that same journey. Because as I said, I've been someone who's been on Instagram, I've been on TikTok, and you realize with those other platforms, not so much Instagram, but more so TikTok, it's a quick fix. But when you're thinking longevity, when you're thinking something solid, something meaningful, something impactful, that's YouTube for you. And if you know life, anything in life worth having, you're gonna have to work for it. It's not gonna be handed out to you, because if it's handed out to you, everybody would have it. In a perfect world, maybe that'd be amazing. We don't live in a perfect world, so it's gonna require some blood, sweat, and tears. Your grandmother has a new one. Oh, what kind of phone does grandma have? And what is grandma doing on this fine Friday? See, my bleach is in and I am hungry, so let's go make a breakfast smoothie. One task done, on to another one. Or I wouldn't say done. And y'all don't come for me about my home. If you're curious why I got stuff all over the place, the video is coming out today at 5. Make sure you check that video out. Okay. So grandma, I just feel like getting a new phone. Where are you located? And I'm guessing grandma's name is Rita. If grandma's name is Rita, what is your name? What is your name? And where are you located? All right, what do I need? I think I wanted to do a mango. I wanted to put mango in my smoothie. But we will see how. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking the way I'm talking because I'm monetized, because I am far from being monetized. What I did wrong is a disservice. I started posting consistently on YouTube in December of 2024. And then Jocelyn, okay, Jocelyn, nice to meet you. I started posting consistently in December of 2024. And then unfortunately for me, I got caught up with the hoopla and I hopped over to TikTok for a little bit. And if you know anything, especially being someone with a full life, you cannot do, it's not wise to do more than one platform at a time. So while I spent about 4 or 5 months over on on TikTok, and while I was on TikTok, YouTube suffered. So when I came back over to YouTube a few months ago, it's like starting from scratch. So literally, I think I'm at maybe 100 watch hours from now. Do I think that I could attain the requirement before the time is up? I wouldn't say no, because anything is possible, but time will tell. But what I have been doing is I have been consistent over the past few months on here. And also I have not been looking or studying the analytics prior, but I definitely plan on getting into the analytics now and seeing how that works out and seeing what needs to be changed, because I don't want to be in pilot mode and just keep posting the same things or doing the same things. So I have to look to see what the numbers are doing and see how to adjust. And if those adjustments work in my favor, yay! Time to celebrate. If they do not, does that mean that I'm going to frown? Does that mean that I'm going to quit YouTube? No, because we all got plans. And for the majority of us, YouTube is the part of our plan. So I meant to tell YouTube that YouTube, know for a fact that your girl is here to stay. So don't be treating me like that, please. Be kind, but please do not let fruit, kale, make me a nice smoothie. Please do not let those 8,000 watch hours become a deterrent to you, because in all honesty, what you can spend your time doing is looking, how can I take YouTube and what I presently have to supplement my income today? Meaning, I'm someone that is service driven. So now I have to switch my mindset from being service driven to what product can I create that I can use on this platform, or use, yeah, even on this platform as a foundation to propel. What white thing? You talking about in my hair? This? To propel myself forward. Oh, where's I was gonna say, who ate my mango? Because we was about to fight. It's bleach. That's how you bleach your hair. It's a combination of the bleaching powder and the developer mixed together. It becomes like this, and you put it on the ear. Don't go bleaching, because you're not gonna say you were looking at someone on social media and they told you to bleach your hair. Please don't. But that's how you bleach your hair. Which is why I took off my t-shirt, because I don't want to get it on my t-shirt and messing up my t-shirt. So in essence, I'm taking that patch, like how here is dark, I'm taking that patch to a lighter color. How much lighter? I don't know. It's been in there now for like 3 minutes. So I'll probably take it out. I'll probably wash it out at 12 o'clock. We'll see. So we're making a kale smoothie. And in all honesty, I look at YouTube the same way I look at the way I approach my gym life, or the way I approach developing my muscles. You're not going to walk into the gym today and have your muscles developed today. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes growth, it takes consistency. You asking me to guess what? I'm not a guesser. I am certainly not a guesser. It takes time, consistency, and all. Okay, so we got blueberries, strawberries, and a little bit of pineapple. Get over there, please. And let me peel my mango. You're a YouTuber? I'm sure you are. What kind of content do you create? Ooh. I thought this mango was ripe. Hey, lady, how are you? I wasn't even planning on being here today. Hi, Rita. Rita and Marisa. Oh, you make YouTube shorts? What about long form? Hey, Marissa, what's going on in your end of the world? I wasn't planning on being on here today, but you know what? When the spirit moves you, the spirit moves you. And I was talking about this whole, the 8,000, the new 8,000 requirement, and why is it scaring people? But I know, unfortunately, present culture, because we're so used to our comfort zone and sitting in things that are comfortable and things that we're used to, the second it changes, it scares us. I don't know if it's because we're afraid to learn something new, we're afraid to push ourselves a little bit harder. I'm not sure why is it that we react that way, but when I first saw it, maybe 2 weeks ago, when they first mentioned it, or you're off work today, lucky you. We're having I work in social services, so today is our International Overdose Awareness event. So the event is from 6 to 8, but I'll be there from maybe 2 to 9:30, 10, hopefully not that late. What kind of work do you do, Marisa? Am I saying that right? Marisa? So my day started with, because ordinarily I would have woken up, went to the gym. That's why you saw me stretching, because I wake up, go to the gym, do a little thing, and then head to work. But considering I told myself I'm not going in until 2 today was a little bit different. So I had my PT appointment this morning, did PT. After PT, went and did my walk, came back home, put bleach in my hair, and now I'm making a green smoothie. Is that like, that's true, I think you did mention that yesterday. Is that like, I don't know why am I thinking of, what's the word? Freelance, but I was thinking freelance writing came to mind. What is that exactly? You know how many years now I've been threatening to turn off autocorrect? I still haven't done. Let me turn on my AC. Even though I should treat this as my sauna, but I don't want that to start running. I should treat the heat as my own personal sauna instead of having to go to the gym, because I am starting to sweat. I am definitely starting to sweat. I came on your page yesterday, but I did not see, I think you only had like one video up there. Are you on YouTube just as a supporter, or are you planning on posting at some point in time? I wish this mango was ripe to provide some juice. Really? The mango is practically green. It is green, green, green. Oh Lord, I'm not even measuring, so I don't know. That's what I figured. So shouldn't that be, what state are you in? Are you on the West Coast? Are you on the East Coast? I really wish. Okay. We're on the West Coast. I did not measure this. I don't know how many. I'm going to have to eyeball this. But since this is my first meal and it's already 12, it really doesn't matter. It does not matter. I'm just going to plug it into the app and see where I'm at with my macros. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So what's your plans for the weekend? Oh, all right. Trash, trash. What are we putting in here? I think I have some peanut butter powder. Ooh. Where's my whey protein? Do I still have peanut butter? Ooh. Look at God. Thank you. Perfect place to put some of my maca root. So what is your plans for the weekend? How long have I been on here? That's true. 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Put some of that in there. Put some turmeric. Hopefully I do have a little bit of that peanut butter left. And then my whey protein. I wish I had some milk. I really wish. What I am gonna do, since that mango does not look sweet, oh, just relaxing, I hear that. I definitely hear that. Put a little bit of agave to give it some sweetness, since none of these fruits. You going to the gym? What do you plan on working on today? All right, I gotta pick up my protein powder. Protein powder is done. I mean protein powder. Powdered peanut butter. Jeez, you. My powdered peanut butter is finished. Let me add a little bit of creatine. Oh, legs, nice. Don't want to skip those. You cannot afford to skip a leg day. Our legs are truly the foundation on which we stand. Literally. Literally. Amazing how fast time flies, because for it to be 12, it is moving. It is definitely moving. I should put some chia seeds in there. Unfortunately, the chia seeds is not soaked, so they are still hard. And my water bottle is still full, still extremely full. A treadmill at Planet Fitness, so that's stairs. That's different. That's different. I was supposed to go check out Planet Fitness because I need a gym. My gym I go to is too far away to be going to every day. So I need one that's a little bit closer to me. So I was gonna go check out Planet Fitness. I think in my entire life, I may have worked out at Planet Fitness once or twice, if that. If that is about to be. So then I'm guessing it's designed for sprinting. But not with stairs. Unless you mean a Stairmaster. So it's like a Stairmaster, or is it not a Stairmaster? It's about to get real loud for a few minutes. Sorry. This blender is just, this blooser. Do I have anything cold in here? No. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. If you mean the dumbbells that have all the various weights on them depending on how you adjust it. If you're referring to those, yeah, I've seen those around. I have definitely seen those around. Not the prettiest looking thing in the world, but she has in kale, turmeric, maca root, mango, pineapple, strawberry, blueberry, creatine, whey protein. You hit all the things. This is breakfast, even though I'm having it at lunchtime. What better way to start your day? Whenever you add a vegetable, whenever you add a vegetable to your smoothie, you're gonna end up with that color, unfortunately. However, let's see. Oh, I forgot I put some agave because none of my fruits, See, it needed that agave. It definitely did. You had a fruit salad with creatine. That's different. How did you put the creatine in the salad? All right, we are at, I think I'm gonna have 2 of these. What else? Oh, I wanted to do that. All right, I'm gonna spend the next, let me go start my laundry. That's one thing about being a gym girly. You will do laundry from now until thy kingdom come. Okay. Yeah, you gotta have, I used to, when I was younger, I wasn't big on creatine because I used to blame creatine for killing one of my friends. Unaliving, I should say, one of my friends. But that was my uneducated self. He had creatine. He had creatine and got on a treadmill, and I don't know, something in that may have spiked his heart rate. His heart started racing, and he ended up having a heart attack and dying right there. So I stayed away from creatine. I literally started taking creatine maybe 2 years ago when connecting with my coach. And my coach mentioned that we needed, I mean, in being a power lifter, you need creatine for muscle strength. So the uneducated me is now somewhat educated, knowing that at the time he was so into his fitness that he may have, hey Tilly, he may have not eaten properly. There could have been a lot of factors why he had the heart attack, because he had to been maybe 20. I don't even think he was he 20? He had to been around that age, because we were all in college. I think it was around 2021, somewhere around there when he passed. Anyway, it's been a half an hour. I'm about to drink this, start my laundry, do some straightening up, and who knows, I may go back live tomorrow. For you guys that are on here, check out my video. I have a video going live at 5 today talking about why my home looks like this, because your girl is downsizing. So come back at 5 today. And I shouldn't even say come back at 5. Go and check out some of my playlists. I got 75 hard playlists, the 2 main playlists going right now. 75 hard and the step class. If you are a beginner and you want at-home workouts, I do beginner step aerobics from beginning to end. It's done as a full class. So go check those videos out. There's maybe 16 of those videos. So if you need a workout, just go pull one. You was hearing on the news about what? Younger people having heart attacks? Why do I have the light on? Yeah, that's true. It's been happening a lot more so recently. Who knows? The body is a magnificent, strange, and yet mysterious thing, because the way a substance or product or activity may affect one person, it won't affect the other one. And we all have bodies, but which is why I've used the word mysterious, because what's good for me is not necessarily good for you. What's good for you is not necessarily good for me. It's all within our makeup, our system. Anyway, thank you again for hanging with me 2 days in a row. Much, much love. It's always a pleasure. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm about to carry on with my day. I'm going to leave this in probably, for another hour. Are you supposed to leave it in that long? No. I'm Onika. I'm going to do whatever I want to. Have a good weekend. I'll catch y'all later. Bye. What's the fun fact? Here's the fun fact for today. What is that? Wow. They need to share some of that, because that is running rampant in this world. My colleague right now is in a fight for, so many people are, and it's all because, see, that's a whole nother conversation, because it's all the toxins we use within our lives, because certain foods are toxic with various chemicals. There's chemicals in the air. There's chemicals everywhere. You go to the gas station, you're pumping gas. There's chemicals going. So which is why we kind of have to do our part to help our bodies to stay as healthy as it can, which is why eating the turmerics, the maca roots, the super foods like kale and those things, it's not that you want to force that information on people, at the end of the day, your body needs help. Our body is a magnificent healing machine. I ruptured my Achilles in 2019. It healed itself. I did not have surgery. It healed itself. I can walk, I can run, I can jump. Ain't nobody cut into my leg. But at the end of the day, you need to help it. What did I do when I ruptured my Achilles? I made sure everything that I'm putting into my body is things that help. So I was down to like 3 or 4, and not even with the fruit. I was using just about every superfood I could find. That's all I was eating, all I was drinking, because my body needed that help. Things from being a child of the Gen X generation, so I wasn't raised with a medicine cabinet. My medicine cabinet was your grandparents and your great-grandparents telling you, go in the backyard, pick that bush, boil it, drink it. So knowing that the things that are a benefit to our body comes from the earth, that's what I look for beforehand. So we all got to do our part to help our bodies out. Anyway, it was a pleasure chatting with you. I'll look for you again from time to time. Have a blessed weekend. Don't do anything I won't do. And hearts always. Catch you later. Bye.